Alright, now with the credits over, let's see what we can do here in the gun chamber. See what we can do about the giant B.O.B machine. We still need a way to revive Jingaling and Bottles. Well, don't just stand there. There's still time to save my brother and Jingaling by reversing the gun settings. But there's no instructions.
No problem. I'll just press a few buttons and see what happens.
Kazooie, I don't think that's a good idea. No!
There, that should do it.
You crazy feather punk! Anything might happen now! Kazooie, what have you done?
I wonder what will hit down there.
They're firing the laser! Wait, hold on. Instead of the ray being green, it's blue. It must be blowing the life force back to the Isle of Hags. Look, it's working!
Ha! I believe you owe me an apology, dumb jars.
Not a chance. King Jingaling's throne room has been restored, as well as King Jingaling. Thanks, guys. Life's not much fun as a zombie. But you could have been a part of The Walking Dead. Bottles next then, Kazooie. He's been lifeless for quite a while, so I think you better turn it up to full power.
Not until Soldier Boy apologizes.
Kazooie. Sorry, Kazooie. Happy now?
Thank you.
Now work the magic, Kazooie. Bottles, you're next. Here's hoping this works. Live, Bottles! Live again! I hope it's working. It looks like it is. Welcome back, Bottles! You're alive again!
Oh no! Look at the time! I'm really late for dinner. Mrs. B will kill me.
She'll probably also kill you for those burnt clothes you have. And what's for dinner? Burnt goldfish.
I don't care how burnt it is. You're still eating it.
That better not be roasting the goldfish.
It's not my fault. The witch killed me and I've only just come back to life. Yes, I'm sure you have, dear.
No, really, Mrs. Bottles, it's true. No one wanted to say anything until now. Hey, it's King Jingaling and Klungo.
Goodness! Who might you two be?
Yo, I'm King Jingaling, and this fine fellow is Klungo. Bear and bird free Klungo from evil clutches of Mistress. They saved me from an eternity as one of the undead. So we come round to celebrate. A celebration? Sounds good to me. Me too.
Oh, lovely. I'll make us some nice scones.
That sounds good. But where's Banjo? He's the real hero. Mistress escaped, so brave Bear and Bird going after her. Yep, we still need to do that. They'll join us later, but now, let's party! Party on! Was that too loud for you, Klungo? This must be the end now. We've had the credits, and everyone's alright again.
What about Grunty?
Oh.
I think we ought to just take a quick look at the top of the tower.
But there's no way up there.
Nice try, Banjo, but I reckon that opening below the gun over there probably leads up.
I was hoping you hadn't seen that. Banjo, what are you so scared about? You and Kazooie took on Grunty before, and you can do it again. Real quick, let's have a look at Grunty's life force tank. It's empty. Do you guys remember from the last game Banjo-Kazooie in which Grunty kidnapped Tootie in order to make herself look beautiful? Well, that plot scheme never happened in the game. It's the same for this. Grunty's life force is completely empty at this point when she had some. She had all of this time until now to suck up all of the life force within the Isle of Hags, but she never did that, not even once. Grunty really needs to do a better job at plot scheming. In any event, we can continue. Over here we have Dingpot from the last game. Why hello there, Mr. Banjo. I'm Dingpot. Remember me? No, not really. I helped you at the end of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, it's old Stinkpot.
You're so cruel. But hey, why not jump inside for a nice dingy bonus?
Must we? I've only just got my feathers clean from last time.
Suck it up, Kazooie. I'm pretty sure you can just wash your feathers again later. Now if we head inside Dingpot, he'll do something special for us. Watch carefully. He maxes out your feathers and eggs, so now you're all set for the final battle. And with that, let's get a move on. This passageway should take us to the top of the tower, and dead ahead of us, we will find a warp pad which we will go ahead and activate. And before we go beyond that doorway, there are a couple of things that I want to show you guys. And for those things, we need to leave Cauldron Keep for a second. We'll come back here later. Now, if we have a look here in the Isle of Hags quagmire, we will see the rail track. And I guess that's how Chuffy was able to travel from the cliff top to Grunty Industries. I wanted you guys to see it since you may not have seen it already. Now for the other thing, I'll meet you guys back at Jinjo Village. Let's see if we can party with the rest of the gang.
Sorry guys, but you can't come to the party until the witch is history.
Yes, Bear and Bird must go back to Castle and bash Mistress.
Hurry along, Banjo dear. I'll save you one of my scones.
Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of that first. I'll meet you guys back at Cauldron Keep near the top of the tower. The time has finally come at last. The final showdown between Banjo and Kazooie and Grunty the Witch. To get past the doorway, we need 70 Jiggies. We have 90 and the barrier is down. So now, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Oh, looks like there's no one here. We should go home now.
Wow, it's one heck of a view from up here.
Sure is, but doesn't it seem strange that Gruntilda isn't up here to meet us?
Obviously chickened out. I've enjoyed our adventure, but let's get back to the card game.
Wasn't Grunty supposed to meet us at the top of the tower for the final fight? Where could she possibly be? Oh my god, it's the final boss! Hag 1, Monstrous Mechanical Mud Muncher. Banjo, Kazooie, turn around.
Banjo?
Oh, look at the size of that!
I'm sure it wasn't that big before.
How could we have missed it? What do you mean, how could you have missed it? You two were busy playing cards while ignoring all of the dangers outside of your house back at Spiral Mountain. There's Grunty.
Finally! After 2 years. Revenge time! Don't bet on it, Bone Brain. We'll see, little bird. We'll see.
Down the hatch with Grunty.
Where's the laser button? Darn it. Someone pass the manual for this thing. Ah, yes. Here we go.
The final battle now begins. It's Banjo and Kazooie versus Grunty the Witch and her Hag 1. What you want to do for now is to avoid coming in contact with the Hag 1 and watch out for the lasers. And occasionally Grunty will pop out.
Thought the quiz was over, did you? Think again. I've still got quite a few question cards up my sleeve. Answer correctly, and maybe I'll go a little easier on you. What is on the license plate of my lovely digger?
Hag 1. That's obvious.
Drat. That's correct. I'll only use my slower attack now. Prepare yourself for an unhealthy dose of spells. Let's fight!
Alright Grunty, let's do this. On guard. So what you have to do to defeat Grunty is to just pelt her with as many eggs as possible. With deferring eggs, you can deal different points of damage against her, and as you can see, the normal eggs deal 1 point worth of damage.
Oof! 1-0 to the pesky bear. More lasers are required.
I'll show you guys the other eggs as well.
How do I switch them all on? This one? Lovely. Here we go again.
Second verse same as the first, just watch out for the lasers. Do it for as long as you can and try to survive. It should also be worth mentioning that for every 10 points of damage you deal to Grunty, she will give you an energy bar refill.
Why was Big Terry unhappy?
I'm just gonna answer this question incorrectly on purpose just to show you what happens.
Wrong answer. You'll be facing my faster attack now.
And now, let's get out our fire eggs. So as you can see, the fire eggs deal 2 points worth of damage, making them more powerful than the normal eggs. I will show you guys the grenade eggs next.
Oof! Not again! Time for something new, methinks.
Methinks? Is that even good vocabulary?
Plenty more tricks left in this beauty. Activate the mortar cannon! Bombs away!
A mortar cannon? Grunty, you can't be serious. This isn't war. But then again, we could pretend that it is, especially since this is an epic fight between Banjo and Kazooie and Grunty the Witch. There you are.
Which Jinjo family had the most members?
Black. So attack for you. Now to demonstrate the grenade eggs. These eggs deal 3 points worth of damage against Grunty the Witch, making them the most powerful. I will show you guys the ice eggs as well. Another hit for you, Grunty.
I need more firepower. Bring out the other mortar cannon. Double bombs away.
You may have seen this before already. In fact, you may already know about this. But every time you answer a quiz question correctly, Grunty will use a slow attack on you, get it incorrectly, and she'll launch a faster attack against you. Here we go again.
How many sections made up Target's End in Mayhem Temple?
5? Yes. Okay, now to demonstrate the ice eggs. Like the fire eggs, these deal 2 points worth of damage. So you can use either the fire or ice eggs in order to deal 2 points worth to Grunty.
Fetch the cannons back in. Open the exhaust port. Oh yes, feel the power of that V10 beast. Crank the drill up. Let's get him.
Him? What about Kazooie? She's helped them get this far, you know. Now for this part of the boss fight, you just want to avoid being drilled by the Hag 1, and also watch out for the lasers. By the way, if you get as close as you can to the Hag 1, it'll be more easier for you to just circle around it, and therefore avoid Grunty's tricks. Anytime you want to stop now, Grunty, we've been at this for a while, and there's no way that you could just run me over with that drill machine of yours.
What was the first word I said when you got up here?
Finally. That's obvious. Okay, let's do this. From here on out, I'm just gonna keep using grenade eggs against Grunty. I prefer using these since they're the most powerful. Another hit for you, Grunty.
What's wrong with this machine? It's going straight back to the garage after this.
What's wrong with it?
It's not my fault. The gearbox must be faulty.
A faulty gearbox. Maybe we can do something about that. We just have to wait for the Hag 1 to stop again. I don't know if we should have Grunty come towards us in order to speed this up, but I'm just gonna keep moving around anyway. It doesn't take real long in order for the drill machine to stop again. Energy bar refills, not even gonna worry about those since I'm full on health. Okay, now's the time. Fire a Clockwork Kazooie egg and have the Clockwork Kazooie go in the back of the Hag 1. You'll find gearboxes that you need to destroy. That's 1 down and 1 left.
Eh? I heard an explosion. What's that burning smell?
Grunty, you don't even want to know. Second verse, same as the first, avoid being drilled and zapped. This is a fairly difficult boss, yes, but as long as you know what you're doing, you'll be fine in surviving this battle. You can also find a lot of eggs on the sides of the tower for you to replenish up on your ammo. Okay, anytime you want to pop up now, Grunty, nothing is really working.
Which Jinjo family had 5 members?
Green. Let's do this, Grunty. Switching to grenade eggs, and now let's fight. While you're attacking her, watch out for her spells, otherwise you will receive 1 point worth of damage. And try not to touch the lasers as well. Now while the time is right, let's make our way to the back and fire another one of those Clockwork Kazooie eggs and destroy the gearbox. How did that happen? I was not quite expecting that. Looks like we're gonna have to strike as soon as Grunty stops again. But no matter what she can do to stop me, ow, she'll never bring me down. Even though I'm taking damage. And if you guys are curious, yes, I have turned off the fall proof and honeyback cheats to make this final battle more fair. Let me just get energy bar refill. Actually, I'll get that later. Right now, I just really want to get this out of the way. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. While the Clockwork Kazooie is inside the Hag 1, do not have it come in contact with the Uggers. Otherwise, you will waste a turn in destroying the gearboxes.
Oh no! We're losing power! No, don't stop, Mr. Drill! My lovely lasers. Can someone phone for a tow truck? Right, that's it. I've had enough. We fight to the death.
Bring it on, Grunty. So now with the Hag 1 completely immobilized, you can feel free to do as much damage as you want to against her. Whether it's by using normal eggs, fire eggs, grenade eggs, or ice eggs, Clockwork Kazooie eggs just won't work.
Have we got any more tricks left? Ah, yes. The minions. There he goes. Go get them, doofus.
Now for this part of the boss fight, you want to avoid the Uggers as you're fighting against Grunty. You can take them out if you want to with either Kazooie's beak or an egg. But as long as you keep moving, you'll be fine in this battle.
Aha! Of course! Why didn't I think of this earlier? Release the toxic gas! Cyanide and mustard gas flavor. My favorite.
Gas! Too strong! Must defeat Grunty before I run out of air! That should do it.
Okay, numbskulls. Time for the biggest, baddest spell I can muster.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to join your buddy Bottles. You'll wish you never taken on the mighty Gruntilda Winky Bunyan. Winky Bunyan? Is that your last name then? No, of course not. But don't you go telling anyone or I'll sue you.
Whatever you say, Winky.
Now die!
To finish off Grunty the Witch, you want to shoot her with one last egg while she's holding on to the spell. If you shoot her when she doesn't have the spell in her hand, she won't take damage and nothing will happen. Grunty, it's now time to finish you off.
Ah! Oh no! The spell! I've dropped it! Quick! Somebody get rid of it before it...
Kaboom! Now that's what I call good fireworks. Grunty is defeated again.
Well, we sure showed old Winky Bunyan again, eh, Banjo?
Yep, we certainly did.
Come on, let's get down to Bottles for that party.
Good idea. Party time. Well done, Banjo and Kazooie. Wait, where's the party? Everyone's asleep. Seems a bit quiet for a party. Too quiet. What's happened to it?
Hey, Bottle Boy, where's this party?
Yeah, Bottles. Well, it's finished, I'm afraid. That Klungo sure was hungry. He's eaten everything in the house. Mumbo wanted to boogie. Poor Mumbo. Aw. Big heat bummer. Poor Wumba. It's all your fault, Bird Brain. You should have dealt with the bony crone quicker. If I wasn't having trouble, I'd do that.
Well, at least I wasn't hiding in my silos like a coward.
Oh, burn. Why, you feather! Ho ho ho. Useless Wumba hidden wigwam too.
Shut up, or Wumba turns stupid shaman into a frog.
Me summon gold statue to kick ugly Wumba's butt. That's not nice.
Stop it, all of you. You can go outside if you want to argue.
Why should we all be arguing in the first place? Can't we all just be friends here? Kazooie's got a better idea. She does?
Yeah, does anyone fancy a kick around?
A kick around? Kick around? What's that, punk? Follow us and find out. A kick around. That sounds a lot like kickball, but then again I could be wrong. I wonder where it is they'll go to perform this kick around. Of course. And while they have a good kick around, this completes my 100% Let's Play of Banjo-Tooie. If you guys enjoyed it from start to finish, please give it a like, comment, mark it as a favorite, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more awesome LPs.
Take that, witch!
This much fun. That does look like fun.
Mumbo right, big heap fun.
Pass her to me! Grunty deserves all of this, especially after everything that she's done in the whole entire game. Oh. Ooh, I think her eye just fell out. Yeah, that's really gross to see.
You'll be sorry, all of you! Just you wait until Banjo 3!
If it ever happens. Hey, Captain Blubber. And now, thank you guys so much for watching Let's Play 100% Banjo-Tooie. I'm Multi Game Master 1 signing out, and I will see you guys in my next Let's Play. Goodbye, comrades!